What is going on, everybody? Yes, indeed. What's today's date? It's August 20th. It's Thursday. So here's a quick look at the Dow SP 500. Dow's up 50. Hey, same thing, right? We can look at the what's that? That little grid thing. Oh man, the heat map. One thing that's interesting right here, though, the VIX is still up. Russell's down. I actually put on a put spread on the Russell today. I actually like the Russell chart, and I don't know why it's down today. NASDAQ's totally ripping. Let's go ahead and look at the heat map real quick and just kind of see what's going on. And then we'll go into the charts, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. I love looking at this heat map, man. I've been bringing it up the last several videos. Oh. You know, you look at it, and what do you see? If you take out Amazon, if you take out the big market caps, that's the big boxes, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, this would be an ugly-ass market. And that bothers me. That's really bothersome. You know, the REITs are up. Oh, man. And financial, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, all of that. Capital One, it's getting smacked. So, yeah, it's the same old story. Look at the software. Wow. Salesforce, the hell is that? Yeah, Intuit. Wow. ServiceNow, Autodesk. So, same story. It's the same story, and it's actually where I'm making my money. So, we're going to go ahead. Let me pull up the chat, man. Make sure I ain't missing you guys. All right, got the chat window up, and we can pull up. We'll start right here, and we'll talk about the S&P real quick, because I think there's a couple of ways to look at this. Remember, I got lines all over the place right here. Let me clear them out, and let's just stick with the one line that I had drawn the other day, and that was this. I think that was right about here. And I said, well, you know, it's a little short term. This is an hourly chart, so it's really short term. If we break that, maybe we go lower, right? But look what we did. We came lower. We broke it, right? I thought about selling the put, but I didn't. Which is a good thing, because it was only good for an hour. 2 hours tops, man. And look, we rallied back to the underside of that. And generally, that is a point to where we could go back down. You look at the candle that's even drawing right there, right? So let me pull up the minute chart just to see what's going on. Yeah, you see that? Boom. And we're coming down. So remember, the VIX is up today just a little bit, and it's the same old stocks that's bringing us, you know, to same old stocks that's bringing us to an up day. And it's, you look at the Dow, SP, it's like you go, huh? Well, anyway, there's another way to look at this. So I'm going to bring up the hourly chart again. All right, so I'm thinking possibly we can hit like we did, the backside of this trend line and go lower. Because we did put a lower low here, right? And if it were to go lower here, that would be a lower high. And then now we're in official downtrend. Got the crossover to 2 moving averages. So let's move that. Let's get rid of this line right here. Okay, and now let's draw another way of looking at this, because it kind of puts us in a range. And yeah, hold on, let's bring it over here. Yeah, it's going like that. And see, we're in a range. We just kind of hit the bottom of it, and maybe we're going back to the top. So maybe everything's still all good. We just trading sideways, waiting for further direction. I don't know. You know, it just bothers me that the same stocks is going up. So if you want to make some money in this market, you know what to trade. But it works until it doesn't, right? It just works until it doesn't. Make sure I'm everything all good right there. Yeah. All right, so I got the Qs up, and you can see how that was in a range. We got some circles here. We hit the top. We bust out, and if you look at this chart, it's all good. There's nothing looking at this chart that says we're gonna go lower. This is the hourly. Let me pull up the 4-hour. Right? Everything is it's on cruise control. It's totally on cruise control. Now I want to bring up the IWM, because I did put a trade on that. And I'm actually liking this stock as well. It's a little bit more volatile. It's not, it's not on cruise. I don't like that trend line. I've got to draw a trend line that's in your favor, right? We could draw a couple, right? So, I'm just drawing all kinds of trend lines. Notice I draw trend lines. Yeah, that actually is the best one right there. Yeah, let's get rid of all of these trend lines. This one works for me. So even though the Russell's down today, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, it's following the trend. I like where it's sitting right here, so I just sold a put spread, a small, on another account way down here. Yeah, that's what I did. So give me a minute, yo. Oh, yeah, I gotta put that on. There we go. Oh, yeah, I did do that. Okay, so I'm not. Oh, I'll do it again. I'm just kind of putting, hey, man, feel free to retweet me. That's all I'm doing. Tweet me, share me, retweet me. That's all I'm doing right here. Get that out there like that. Yeah, I don't think I did it wrong. All right, so let me go back to my comments. I lost my comments. All right, so what do I want to talk about? Oh, gosh, got to talk about it because it's one of the stocks that's just having a great day. Facebook is, well, pull up the minute here, see what's going on. Yeah, I thought we lost some traction. But it's still up 1.84%, $4.80. And it was 268. It was another $2 higher for the most part than it is now. And I really thought that we could make some good ground today. And I'm looking at here, well, this, get right in here. We're still in this upper range right here. So it's all good. We're not giving it up. One of the things that make me say that, hey, Facebook, I've been in this forever. I've been in this since everybody was pulling out. Remember that? You don't even hear about that no more. Did they get back in? I don't know. The stock's reaching all-time highs. But here we are. Go to my monitor tab real quick. You can see I'm up. Damn. Okay, 1451, and Facebook is up 1100. Now, I kind of gave this to y'all today. I'm not liking the way it's looking right now, but it's 3:30. We're going into the power hour. And so, people want to sell it off. But I've been trying to get another out of the money call. I've been trying to buy one for damn near a week now. And if you look at this hourly chart, you can see I really didn't have an opportunity, except for right here maybe. But it was, even at the low right there, even at the low, it was still higher than down here. So I'm like, oh, it's a sign that it's going higher. So I was actually liking that. Yeah, I mean, it's just going higher. I like Facebook. I got put spreads sold underneath. Well, not on this account here. I just got 6 out of the money calls. Leaps. You can see these 6 out of the money calls already made me 6,000 for the most part. I'll take it. And right now, today's up 1,100, and I'll take that too. And Google, right? I sold those put spreads yesterday. It's up 630 today, 440 for the position. I hope let's see my working order. I'm looking to get out at 575. Right now it's 925. So if we can have a day like this tomorrow, maybe I'll get out. I put on a trade that was going to last. It says 29 days left. When I put on 30 days, and that would be great if I can get out in 2 days, right? That would be awesome. And what would I do? Well, I'll think about reestablishing it. But look at this here, kind of an awkward cup and handle. But you can see us blowing out through resistance. I mean, it could really take off. Let me just show you what it could look like, right? Could look like something like this. Just like all the other stocks, right? Can it look something like that? Yeah, and that will bring us up to 1,700. I don't know what would bring us up there like that. But maybe a couple upgrades, I don't know, but it's breaking out. Google's breaking out. Is higher than it was. It on earnings, it had a good earnings, but they sold it off. It just wasn't as good as it should have been, but it was good, but it sold it off, and then they brought it right back. Now it sits higher than that day of earnings. Then that's a clue. That's a clue. It's like a support resistance line. It kind of bust over that resistance, and I consider that price level key, which was right around 1540, and now we at the winner. Okay, now we at 1572. You can see the high is 1587. Maybe we reach that tomorrow. Maybe we reach that today. I don't know. Let me see if this was giving it up. Like, yeah, it's coming down a little bit. Not as hard as Facebook was. That's the minute chart. Let me get rid of all of these drawings. Oh, maybe this one. See, that's the minute chart. It's kind of giving it up a little bit. You can see Facebook really giving it up. And let's pull up the Qs. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so you see Google. Look at the relative strength right there. Let's look at the S&P. Hey, babes. Hey, babes, where you been? Did you just get the notification? Because I think I'm having problems getting the word out. I'm halfway through. The video's almost over, y'all. Look at the S&P, right? Look at that steepness and that drop. Shoot. Go back to the S&P. Now I'm frozen. Okay, look at that steepness, right? Now I'm going to go back to Google. You've seen all the charts I pulled up, right? Not as steep. That's relative strength right there. That shows you it wants to really go higher. So I gave it to you. Jordy. Yeah, Tesla. I forgot. Ever since 2007, unbelievable. I sat here and told you I believe in Catherine Wood, and I'm totally behind her with the Tesla 15,000. But I didn't think it'll get there like next month. Ever since I've been out, look at that, man. I even got the drawing set. You see, I drew a blue flag, and what does that mean? It means that this will be just like this. Let me close this over here, right? This leg will be as high as that leg, and so it actually could go a little higher from here even. Unbelievable. I totally missed it. Right around here, though, I was thinking about getting back in. Tesla split. They announced a split right there. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll sell some puts. I was like, look at that. It's right there, support. Tesla announced a split. That morning was up 7%, and I was just like, oh, I'll wait for a pullback. Look, no pullback. Nothing. Gone. So, and that's why sometimes you just can't wait for the pullback. You have to bite your tongue and close your eyes, because you try to pray, especially in this market, you try to trade prudent and you get no opportunity. That is, oh my gosh. Since the split, this thing is up 41%. That's 8 days. In 8 days, can you imagine just owning a call in this? Oh my God. It's like you say, Jordy. Easy money. So easy. I couldn't make it. Oh man. It's hard to look at because I missed it. I got some of this right here. I got some of the leg going up. And, especially where I trade selling puts, it would have worked. It would have worked forever. And we just need I need another pull. I don't know, man. It's off to the races. It looks like it wants to put in another bull flag. You have one here, right? Here. And it's just flagging up. It's trying to draw another one here, possibly. And it's just going to keep doing that until it doesn't. Who buys at these prices? Winners. That's of right now. Oh, man. The whole world is missing this one, boy. I mean, nothing. They did nothing different. Maybe they'll come out disappoint. Maybe some bad news, Gigafactory, this, that. They didn't produce this battery. Some Tesla's caught on fire, whatever. and it'll tank, and that will be our buying opportunity to get in, But it's unbelievable. You want to see Kathy Wood's a mutual fund? It's the ARK Innovation Fund with Tesla. Look at this thing. Let me pull up the monthly. It's crazy. Look at that mutual fund. Look at that. Unbelievable for a mutual fund. Whew. On fire, man. That it's like it's a bunch of Tesla in here. I think it's 15, 20% Tesla, and it's unbelievable. Look at the volume coming in there too. So you can just buy this. If you don't want to buy Tesla, you can buy this fund right here, and it's got some other good stocks in it as well. I actually pull up the holdings in it every once in a while, see what's going on in there. I don't know how often they trade it and all that stuff, but I know it's heavy Tesla, and that's why it looks just like Tesla. Bring it back up. See, it kind of looks the same. Future growth expectations can't really make up for that. Yep. I mean, PE ratio of 1100. Who buys? Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy. But you know what? Look at the volume coming in. There's other stocks to make money in. And you can see where I'm at 1500. I'm making money. So I'm not that pissed. But as you say, that was easy money, boy. Easy money. Oh, man. Let me see something. Let me see if I would just to buy a 30-day call on this thing. Yeah. At the money, 30-day call is $14,000. It's unbelievable. $14,000 an at the money call. Look at the volume. People's trading it, man. You look, and you would think, I don't even think they're spreading it out, because why only see big numbers like this down here? Well, maybe here, maybe they buying the 2,000 and selling the 2,500, right? So I'm guessing buy the 2,000, sell the 2,500, and that's going to be $12,000. So we cut it in half. Wait a minute. I said 16,000. Oh, this is crazy. 2,500. Yeah, it didn't take that much off. Yeah, so 12,000. Okay. Can you imagine? Do you know 20 days out? 30 days out, selling the 3,000 call, or if you just want to buy it, let's say you buy it. That's going to cost you $1,600. It only has an 8% chance of being in the money, and it costs you $1,600. This is unbelievable. It's expected to move in 30 days 386 points from here. So it could be 2,300 and about basically 2,400. Let's round it off. 2,400 in 30 days, or 1,600 in 30 days. It could go down, So this is unbelievable. All right, man. Enough of that Tesla. It makes me jealous. Oh man, cheap puts. What are puts cheap? Let me see. Oh man, let me see. 15. It's about the same. Well, the call is a little higher. Yeah, it does look like the puts are a little cheaper. 1880. It's 200 points out the money. It's about not 200 points. 120. 1880. Let's say this 1900. That's 100 points out the money. That's 10,000. So 100 points going up. 12,000. Yeah, so the puts are a little bit cheaper. You know what that means? It's probably going higher. Yeah. It's probably going higher from here. Definitely all the premium on the upside. Oh, man. So, okay. So my new stock. You want to make some slow money? Some slow, boring money? Oh, went back down. I've been I've been in and out of Boeing. and I kind of like it again. Sell puts. I like the way it tagged that trend line. That's the weekly, and I could pull it up on all time frames, and you could see it just tagging, bouncing along that trend line. Nice. We just hit the trend line for the most part. 4 hour, and let's pull up the hourly. Right, got a nice little bounce. So I sold the 150, 140 for I think it was $1.52. Did I do it in this account? Filled. Yeah, 150, 140 for $1.52. I think that's pretty good. I don't have my calculator, but my risk is 850 for the most part. For to make $1.50, that's almost, what is that? Almost 20% on my money, something like that. Anyway, but what was I gonna say? So I like it. I like it as a trade. I was looking at let's look at the minute chart, and you can see what happened today. It sold off in the morning and then straight up. So I like that kind of action. It made me sell the 150. So you want to make some slow money? I wouldn't buy a call in this because I don't think it's gonna really be popping anytime soon. But it's holding its own. It's holding its own. It's been, it's not as volatile like a Tesla. You could wake up and most likely you're gonna be okay. And you can wake up and most likely you're not going to be rich either. But like Tesla, boy, if you would have bought a call, because the calls weren't reasonable when it was around 1,000. If you would have just bought a 60-day call, right? 60 days. See, nobody would have held it through though. That's the thing. You would have made 50, 80 points on it and you would have sold it. But if you would have held that, man, you'd be in the hundreds of thousands, over 100,000. Easy. Oh man. All right, so I'm sitting here going, all right, Boeing, man. It's Boeing. Walmart. Oh, you kill. All right, yes. I sold my calls. I bought my calls back. I had the 133 sold that expires tomorrow. I bought it back. Tomorrow I plan on selling the same thing for next week. Right, so Walmart's just killing me. I'm still making money on it it reported earnings, popped to 137, and oh man. So we right here at support. You can see all that support action right there, right? So I'm hoping for a little bounce tomorrow, and then maybe I can get in here and come here and trade next week at the 133. Says I can get 72 cents if I did it today. So if we can get a pop tomorrow, like $1 or something, maybe I can get $1 out of that and sell 2 of those. I might do the 132s. I don't know, but that's my plan. That's my plan with that. What else is going on here? So Walmart, Boeing, Google. That's wind up being a pretty good trade. Put on just yesterday. Carrier. Lancadia Holdings up $50 in Facebook. So, but like I said in the title, I gave y'all Facebook, I gave y'all Google. I didn't give you Tesla, but I gave you those two, and you could have been making money off of it. But you shouldn't do what I do, okay? It's just what I do, Oh man. So, Jordy, thanks for joining me. You trade anything other than that Tesla? Yeah, that's all I got in here today, man. Where you at, guys? Where you at? So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, give you a minute. But that's what's it. I'm just going to keep holding on. And as, like I said in yesterday's video, I don't do much, man. I'm in the same shit, and it makes money. So, I don't really look out or try to get too venturous with the Tesla or something like that because this is working. I like Amazon to sell puts as well. The stock seems to go up every day. It's up 43 points today. This is a Tesla, another Tesla right here. You can see the thing basically put in a bull flag, and it looks like it wants to pop some more. So probably even safe to sell puts on this one, or even buy calls. I mean, you got to be careful. But it's the only things that seem to be working. It's the same stocks. Let's pull up the $2 trillion company. Yeah, it's just adding on. Oh my gosh, man. Unbelievable. Up another 2% today, 10 points. Just Is it going to be 3 billion by next month? 3 trillion, excuse me. 2 trillion right now. 2 trillion. That is 2,000 billions. Right? Did I get that right? Yeah, 2,000 billions. Whew. I mean, $2,000 is a lot of money. 2,000 billions. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, you doing all right, man. You in the hot stocks. You in Apple, Microsoft. I mean, Jordy, I do think it's just, it is going to, you're going to have well, I don't want to wish, I just think it's going to be a bad day one day with these stocks. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going to trigger it. But most likely, those are going to be buying opportunities. These stocks are, maybe when the virus comes out, when they have the vaccine, maybe these things come back down to earth. But it's just unbelievable how the biggest companies in the world are just going straight up. Unbelievable. You said you in WDP. I didn't need to look at Microsoft, but all the stocks are going to look the same. I like Microsoft a little bit better. It's just solid. It doesn't go straight up, but it's just nice and steady, right? You could sell puts on Microsoft all day. Any downturn in Microsoft is a buying opportunity. And we looked at Apple. We looked at Amazon. WDP, I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that is. It didn't even come up. Did you mean WOP? I don't know what. And then Lotus Bakeries. That's CRN. Is that a penny stock? Yes, nothing's coming up. I don't know if I got the right ticker in. It said yeah, but man, Tesla would go more down for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, what gravity? What is it? Physics? The higher, faster up, the faster down, man. Just think of stocks take the stairs up and the elevator down. If that thing is going up like an elevator, the down is going to be like a free fall. Okay, it's going to be faster than the elevator up. So be careful. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful. But people's making money, man. It's free money. What would you say? No, he said easy. It truly is easy money. That's another scary thing, right? We could pull out let me go back to that little chart, right? It's been these stocks forever now, and that's easy money. You don't even have to trade all these thousands of stocks down here that's red. These easy money's been the same ones forever, and generally the market doesn't give you easy money. It don't. There's no such thing as easy money. But for the last 5 months or so, it's been easy money. Right? Generally, you got to sit here and you pick out one of these things for a winner. And you're like, all kinds of sizes, market caps. But it's just been these. On fire. On fire. Look at Microsoft is the big one. It's up the PayPal. I was in Square. That's right. I'm in Square. My other account. Let me pull that up. I didn't even see that on the grid there. So Square's up 4%, 156. I like Square. Yeah, just same chart as everybody else, right? Let me see. I can't see Square on this thing. It should be down here somewhere. Financial. Maybe because this is this is the S&P 500. It's not an S&P 500 stock. That's what it is. All right, so you said one day it will. I totally believe you. It's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. I don't know what's gonna trigger it. I don't know what's gonna trigger it. I could think of one, but I gotta knock on wood. I don't wish the man any bad luck. But let's say Elon Musk got killed or something like that in a car accident. It's not gonna be good for Tesla shareholders when that news drops. It's gonna be ugly. That is going to be an ugly day. So let's hope we don't see that. And when the company is more established, it can handle such a disaster or tragedy, I should say. But it won't be able to handle that now. So that's the only thing I could see bringing it down like that, right off the bat. or he says something stupid and they kind of remove him from the CEO position. I don't know if it'll go down 15, 20, but it'll go down a lot though. Yeah, right. So I don't wish the man any. I like him. I'm a big fan of him, of his. Maybe even more. You said the bigger the better. L. Did you mean LOL? Or was that a stock you gave me? LUL. By the way, I like Lululemon, and I can't get in because I'm waiting for a pullback. I mean, there's just no pullback. There's just none. So I just watch. I've been buying the bullshit companies for my other port. Here, okay, what y'all see me do on YouTube right here, I trade. Okay, it's just straight trading. And it's just selling put spreads. That's all I do. I buy some calls like Facebook, but not it's really not my game. But the other portfolio where I pick stocks, like here's Pepsi. I bought some Pepsi today. Sure, I forgot my train of thought. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to pick the ones that out of favor. Look at Lockheed Martin. That'll be a good stock to buy. This, Lockheed, Raytheon. Let's pull those up. So I've been doing things like that. I own some Lockheed. See, actually, I think that looks a little bullish right there. It's just consolidating, right? It's up, it's consolidating. The trend lines are still up. Pays a good dividend, I believe. Let me see where we at. 2.48%. Raytheon. Maybe I think because they split off Otis and Carrier. But you might be able to take a flyer on this one. I didn't think Raytheon was getting killed like that. It's the yield is 3.11. I missed something with this one. It just never bounced back. I know they had the spin-offs, and then, oh well. Forget about Raytheon. I just pulled up Honeywell, a little bit better than Raytheon. So I've been trading stocks like Honeywell. When aviation comes back, this is trading 2.3% yield. I mean, these stocks are going to be high flyers again. So I've been just kind of slowly scooping these things up. Cat, I think Deere reports in the morning. Cat, these things will be high flyers. I mean, we're gonna be needing to dig holes in the earth again. It's coming. Here's Deere. Deere to me, seems overextended, but they report in the morning. But Deere's another stock. But if you look at that pattern, that's the pattern. That's the pattern that's been working. So I see the pattern. So they'll probably be up even more tomorrow. So, oh man, things like that. I showed you Pepsi, right? Just clean. Coca-Cola's down, but I like it. I like it down here. This one's got a good yield too, 3.47%. Once everything comes back, you're not gonna get rich tomorrow, but over time, when things are back to normal, and they will be, as long as you trust things will get back to normal one day, you can buy a stock like Coca-Cola. It says stocks never go, only up. You got that right. What's 1990? Yes, I was gonna say what's 1999? The song Prince. Yeah, just irrational exuberance, like Alan Greenspan once said, and that was around 1997, something like that when he said that. That's what's going on here. So I don't, and I hear on the news they're justifying. They're trying to, it's the new economy. Oh, it's great. Oh, people don't need not one iPhone. They need 2 and 3 iPhones. They're totally justifying everything, even though we had 1,100,000 people was on the unemployment line last week, and there's still 15 million people unemployed right now. Maybe more. It's just that those are the people that been on unemployment for the last 2 weeks, 2 consecutive weeks. I think that comes up with the continuing claims number. It's ugly. I mean, that's ugly. So, I mean, this business is still going bankrupt. You saw the American Airlines there's cities around the country that's not going to be have flights there anymore. Airlines are still losing 25 million, 30 million a day. Cruises, like, they're not going to be. So let's say we'll be better in 2022, right? Everything's going to be all good, virus, everything's back to normal. But they might not make it there because they burning $25 million a day. They got to have enough liquidity to get to the other side. And even when they get to the other side, are they going to make enough money to pay for all the damage that when the company basically got destroyed, and it might get to the other side and they got 2 planes. Because that's all they can afford. I got to get 2, and then the next year they got 4, and they basically starting like a brand new airline again. So it's bad out there, man. There's no stimulus. They're sitting on the stimulus checks. I have a feeling that the unemployment number today or the jobs number, whatever they call the Thursday unemployment line type number, will kind of maybe kick them in gear a little bit because it's back over a million claims. 1.1 million, that's a lot. I think before this, they said the previous record of unemployment claims was 650,000. Okay, don't quote me on that, but that's the case. We're blowing it out the water every week for the last 16, 20 weeks or whatever. So it's just bad out there, and I notice all the talk is just justifying this. Now, companies are out there making money, but for how long? I mean, people are losing their homes. They're going to lose their homes. Banks can't make money. They're going to start to not give out loans. You know what I mean? You might be able to go get a 2% loan today, but are they going to give you the money for that 2% loan? It's just a lot of dangers out there, and but stocks are ripping like crazy. At least in 1999, you saw everybody was good, everybody was working. I think jobs was 3% unemployment, right, or something like that, 3.5, and everybody was making money. You see so at least that was going on. Here is going up, and there's people not, there's strip malls just dead. They're going to turn some of these malls to a damn industrial park, bringing Amazon and J.C. Penney's. Oh, man. It's just crazy. Who is calling me? Oh, man. Who is it? I'm going to have to take this call. Let me see something here. Hello? Oh, great. All right. No big deal. What I was talking about? It's just shitty out there. That's what I was talking about. So, just be careful. We have to be careful. And I think, to tell you the truth, I think it falls apart after the election. And I really think that the forces that may be is holding it up for election. If this market was down 20%, there's no way that the incumbent will win. There's just no way. I mean, there's damn near no way now, but there really will be no way, right? It just be. So I think the forces that be is holding it up, and I think after the election, it will probably be turmoil, right? I don't think we're gonna be 11 p.m. and we're gonna know who the next president is, and then I think that's gonna be the start. That's my opinion. And we'll see if that holds water. What is it? August, September, October. What is it, like 63 days or something like that? 57 days to go. So that's my guess, man. That's what I guess was what's going on. You said Japan 1980. Yeah, they still didn't recover, right? I mean, I don't know my history like that, but they was messed up for a long time. I don't know if they even recovered down anyway. But PE doesn't matter. We need healthy correction, or things can get really nasty. Yeah, I totally agree. Now it's nice to sit here and make money off of this, but it's just not good, man. I don't believe none of this stuff. I'm just sitting here making money, and hopefully that the like this drop, I did pretty good on this. I didn't lose money. I maybe lost a little bit, but I didn't lose 35-40%, and hopefully I can catch that for the next moment. And you could even look at what I got here going on, this little graph, this little what do you call it, megaphone pattern, right? So we reach in the top, and what happens when we get up there? Look at how, when you look at this, even let me pull up I'm going to get rid of that high symbol, but if you draw it out, let me see, draw it out, is that about right? Well, this puts me at, what day is this? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Right here. That puts me at October 12th. So you see how that's close to the election? Here's November 3rd right there. So November 3rd right here. So maybe, I think we go up and maybe sideways, but we might go up to here anyway. That, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but I think that's the day. Put it this way. It changes. So, like, let's say if the incumbent wins. Remember when he won the first time, the stocks went up like 20% or something like that. So when the incumbent wins, do we go up 20%? I mean, is the market like, oh, great? Or I don't know, but change is coming. It's either going to rocket up or rocket down with speed and velocity. There's no way it's going to just go sideways after that date. So I'm pretty sure. So you could probably buy, what is that? You could probably buy the straddle, buy the call, buy the put, and you'll make money. You said you think markets also get nasty in the run. Yeah, I think as it gets closer, the volatility starts to increase, and then I think the trigger will be the actual election. Remember when the incumbent won? I'm trying not to say his name if you didn't know. Remember the futures was down like 1,000 points, and generally back then that was like 1,000. Oh my God, So that didn't happen often, and the futures was down 1,000 points. But when it came time to trade 9:30 in the morning, I think it was damn near flat or slightly up, and that was the sign. That reversal, that huge reversal in the middle of the night, was the sign to just get on board. But I think it'll be something like that as well. It's going to be a ripping futures. The futures market's going to be ripping that night. Oh, man. So I think the market's going to, that has happened before, of Dow Jones, I think. Oh, the market's over? That's it? Damn, I didn't know I spoke till 4 o'clock. I could have been. Oh, look at that. I'm up 2,000. That's what it said. Oh, man. So Facebook, how am I up like that much? Facebook, I guess. See, I don't need to be in no Tesla. Facebook up 6. What did it do in the? Oh, look at that. So we was here talking just a minute, right? It dropped and then look, straight up. Kind of got rid. That was a buying point, right? If you missed it, that's the pullback. That's the new pullback, right? That's when we sit here and say we waiting for a pullback. Google closed at its high too, man. For the most, that's great. That's good. I like to see that up 31 points. But that right there, that's the new pullback. That's what you sit here when you need to buy a stock. You have to wait for that. That's it. That's all you're gonna get, because it's going straight up after that. And that's unbelievable. I don't even know if you get. Do you get such pullbacks in Tesla? No, not really. The Tesla pullback is sideways. That's the new pullback for Tesla. Sideways. If you go sideways, there's your pullback. See, sideways. 6%. Wow. Okay. All right, man. I don't know where everybody else is at today, but Jordy, I appreciate you checking me out, man, and talking with me. I like to hear, I like to talk to a lot of people. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We could do this again tomorrow. I still like Facebook. I still like Google. I think it's their turn to go straight up. Remember, they didn't participate like the other stocks, and I actually think some of the big money is they don't want to buy the stocks that's going straight up either. They even possibly, maybe selling it. I don't know if they say the Robin Hooders are keeping it going up, whatever. But they're trying to find other value type, not necessarily value stocks, but stocks, even growth stock that just haven't caught a bid like some of these other stocks. And I think that's why you're seeing those move. And eventually everything's going to be straight up. And then maybe that's when everything just goes down. Everybody's going to be on the wrong side, on this side of the market, right? And, right, then it falls. Everybody's on the wrong side, So if everybody's on the wrong side of the boat, right, the boat sinks. So you want to go on that side to be safe, where it's up in the air. But that's kind of what's happening, and you don't even hear about people talking about down days anymore. It's up. I remember the futures. I was listening. I was like, wow, futures is down 200. I was like, damn, I might be able to buy something because I'm thinking pullback. No, about time when the market opened. I think it opened damn near flat and then went almost straight up. I'm just going to pull up the SPY. Look at the minute. See it gap down and then look straight up. Like, so if you was eating cereal or in the shower or something, you missed the pullback. You missed it. So it took that gap out in what is that? 10 o'clock. Took it out in 30 minutes. Gone. So, that's the buy. That's people are buying this. They're waiting for it, just like I was. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna open down. I just might be able to buy something, and you have 30 minutes to do that. So when's the last time we seen like a gap down that was kind of sustainable? Even that's the hourly, right? Everything's just V. Right here was one, it went up. So, this one kind of didn't really, it kind of came up a little bit. That was July 24th. Here, maybe here. That looks like pretty much damage. That was June 10th. Here was another one. That was June 23rd. And that was about it as far as gap down, stay downs. Yeah, that looked like about it, man. Okay, babe. I see you. I don't know what to make of this. Me neither. Just be frosty. Stay frosty. You know what I'm saying? And just be ready. Just be ready to pull the trigger. What I'm doing is, well, I'm in my favorite stock. Generally, I have more than this. I'm just staying small, even though some of these positions may be big, but the Walmart's small. Carry is real small. This one is just one call. Google, the Google and Facebook are kind of large. Boeing is small, it's just one spread there. So I'm just trying to not have a lot of different positions on, trying to stay small. I could really be getting all in, and trying to make as much money as I can, but then I'll get burnt. And this will even burn me, what I got going on. But I could be real burnt if the positions were, if I was a lot. And then I had the more positions I got on, I'm trying to get them off, and I'll be trading like crazy, So that's what I've been trying to do, just kind of limit some of my trading. And even though I think things are gonna go south in November, but you never know, right? Just like you said, coming up to the elections, like Biden, I think Biden speaks tonight. Doesn't he accept the Democratic nomination tonight? I think it's tonight. Well, that could be kind of bearish, like he might really excite the base, right? And put out a great speech, and then that might just kind of bring down the market a little bit, something like that. So you never know. I mean, as we get closer and closer, different sides are going to be saying different things, and we'll be like, oh, they're going to win now. They're going to win, and then the market kind of start getting rocky. All of a sudden, I'm getting all these texts or something. All right. So yeah, let me go ahead and get out of here. So, all right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Jordy, appreciate you, man. Literally straight up from March. Exactly, bro. Look at the graph. I don't know what to make of this. Let me see. You said I'm gonna look at it again. Straight. Here's March. Yeah, that's March, right? Yeah, March 23rd. We can measure it. SPY up 53% in 150 days. It's great. Now, imagine if you got out here, you made the gains, you called the top, and then you got back in here. That was great. Actually, I got out. I was out somewhere down here, and I got back in right around the 15% drop part. So I lost some money because it still went down another 15, 20, 30, 20%. And then I made it all back. I made it all back pretty quick too. And then some. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. This is Dre. No, goodness gracious. Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. Dre Trades right here. So hit me up. Hit me up in the comments, Twitter, all that stuff. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know.